All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to AV Epochs. As always, let me know how sound resounds in your ears. I'm Dan Stacy, and we are going to play with Skrat's nuts tonight. Yay! Everybody's excited.
It'll never get old.
It will never get old. That's right. Kristen made me put actual nuts in the thumbnail just to make sure people weren't too confused. But we are playing Skrat's nut system. Check out A Squirrel Plays on YouTube. Links in the description. I'll give him the final intro here. First, I want to introduce our other guests. Of course, Dave from Grimwood Games. Thank you, sir, for being here.
Time to say this week.
I know. He's going to be becoming a regular. We have links to his Ironbound campaign as well as his Twitch and YouTube channel in the description. So do check out Ironbound as well. Check out the videos both on Dave's channel and our channel where we played that, and help him hit that next stretch goal on Backer Kit.
I heard you say nuts.
Yep.
I definitely heard nuts.
Nuts goal. Gotta hit those nuts.
If we have to drink every time someone says nuts, we are not making it through this stream.
We may have to. We'll see. I'll get the drink closer. Let's see. Thank you, Galaxy. Love you, brother. Or actually, Galaxy, I don't know if you're a guy or girl, but love you. Whoever you are, I just realized. Thank you for being here and waking up super early. Thank you, Mustache. I see. Gleeful Kraken. Hey. And let's see. Austin Walker, welcome. We will be playing the Peanuts rules. I just caught that chat. Yes. Next, of course, one of our longtime guests and dear friends, Adam from the Interplanar Crossroads. Woohoo! Yeah.
Yeah.
Still traumatized.
Salutations, travelers. Welcome back.
So good.
Yep, it is. Every time. Thank you for being here, my friend.
I was going to tell Zach it may be safer for our livers if we only drank when it was a nut pun and not just nuts mentioned.
Ooh,
fair.
That's very fair. Galaxy, thank you, sister, for being here. The life of the internet. And Tales from Elsewhere, welcome. Check out Tales from Elsewhere on YouTube. We shouted them out in the last Around the Hearth. That one's not up yet, though, is it, Adam?
They'll be released next month.
That's right. Awesome. Welcome, Tales. Thanks for hanging out. We all have tails in this game as we are playing Sentient Squirrels. I'm blanking. Oh, real quick, too. Rumble, rants, and super chats. You guys can influence the game for this system. It is $3 gives everyone a +1 benefit, I think. I'm going to copy and paste it, I think, so that we actually have it in there. $6 will give... $3 gives a safety net. That protects us from ones. That means we don't get a crit fail. Thank you, Jacob. And then $6 gives a +1 benefit. Oh, and Sakurai's got it for me too. And then $9 put a detriment on the roll. So a detriment makes it harder to succeed. Benefit makes it easier. We'll get into it as we play. And then a safety net protects us from those crits. You can buy them for the GM as well. You don't have to buy for the player. Do specify in your chat if you want to do that and affect this story as we play test this. So finally, last but not least, Skrat from the Squirrel Plays. Thank you for bringing this game to us, sir. How are you?
A little nervous, but that's all right. We'll make it.
It's going to be great. You guys, I'm so excited about the characters. I think all of us said this seems really cool.
Absolutely.
Quick to pick up system. Really interested to see how it goes. And you don't have to play squirrels. We should specify that.
But I mean, what else would you want to? But when they're an option.
I'm planning this out as not squirrels, and it turned squirrely quick.
Really quick. I gotta go in on the character things. Otherwise, we're ready to dive in, Jacob.
Are we? I mean, I'll do my own introduction. Hi, guys. I'm Jacob from Avenue Studio. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you. Yes, the best man here.
I'm just teasing you, buddy. If my camera goes wonky, it's because my cat needs to be removed.
It's just chasing us, the squirrels.
Galaxy's going to have us drinking all night. Thanks, Galaxy.
Nice. Fantastic. So, first of all, the setting is nuts. which we kind of talked about a little bit. It is an awesome D12 system, really built for storytelling, but it doesn't mean that it's not deep enough to have some complex fights. It's all about like self-limitation on top of telling the story of your character and what you want them to do. Thank you, Michelle. My wife came and grabbed the cat for me. She heard me complaining.
Squirrels don't like cats.
I love the cat. He just likes to play with my cords, and I can't have that. And so it's going to be very roleplay based and describing what you're doing. Even combat can be that way. And then the way you describe your roleplay can actually change the target number. And so I will be adjusting things. Now, I don't like saying the target number, so I probably won't unless it's like hey, you're probably going to die. It's TN 12. Let's go, or whatever. Mind you, we're rolling D12. So, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Percent chance.
Now, I have not ran this system before, so Skrat, it is okay to call me out on something if you're like, hey, that's a little wonky or whatever, and or don't, and then message me later. That's fine.
All right.
What, Skrat, before we start too, where do you consider this in the testing phase? Alpha, beta, or squirrely?
Delta.
Yeah.
Concept, no.
No, it's been run through the ringer a few times, but I've had a very limited pool of people to test on. So
yeah,
this is the first big proper game kind of testing versus just a couple close friends.
I mean, I don't know if we're proper, but we're something.
We're something.
I like to think that y'all are professionals.
You do have all game masters playing. Right now too.
When we're done with this, we're just gonna rip it apart and just gonna tell you what we really think.
Wow, we're brutal.
Off air. On air, it's great. I'm legit excited. Side note, Jacob's setting he made sounds amazing with Skrat's system. I'm really considering we should do a longer campaign in this setting with the squirrels at some point. It's definitely on my docket list. We'll have to talk later, Skrat.
Well,
And I haven't even seen your docket list, and I know that's a long one.
It is a long one.
Our list is out of control.
It's bad.
All right. It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. It's a blessing.
Yes,
it's awesome.
That's right.
All right.
How do you want to start, Jake? You want to introduce characters or dive into
I'm going to
do
that setting I sent you guys, in the rugged and untamed frontier, and then we'll go to who you guys are, and stuff like that. So, I also shout out if Adam's a little quiet to you so we can get him turned up. Let us know, okay? So I'm just going to read off. I got my little setting that I have, and then we'll go from there. In a rugged and untamed frontier of the weird West, the squirrels have inherited the earth. These small but tenacious creatures have adapted to a harsh landscape filled with danger, magic, and strange technology. That sounded like a guitar.
Drum's getting
awesome.
ready. He's warming up the drum. I turned you up on my end too, Adam. We'll see how it goes.
Awesome. Dusty trails crisscross a land where trains chug on through wide plains infested with oversized hawks and monstrous rattlesnakes. Saloon doors swing open to reveal dusty saloons filled with poker-playing, gun-slinging squirrels. All under the watchful eye of the sheriff, a noble protector of the peace who might also dabble in old mystic arts to protect his town. But it's not just the wilderness that possesses a threat, or poses a threat. I like possesses, apparently. Dark sorcery and strange artifacts can be found scattered throughout the land, each holding a power beyond comprehension. Rogue inventors have created strange contraptions that mix old-world technology with newfound squirrel ingenuity. Steam-powered limbs, mind-controlled hawks, and mystical six-shooters are just a few examples of the many wonders and terrors this world has to offer. With the dawn of the New Age, rival factions fight for control. The ancient tree-dwelling mystics versus the townships who have discovered the wonder of gunpowder. Meanwhile, whispers of a curse known as the Rot spreads fear, as it turns once mighty squirrel outlaws into zombified husks, driven only by hunger and madness. Welcome to this weird setting that I helped come up with because you people chose squirrels.
Also, shout out Great Mustache. He just bought 𝓤𝓐 a safety net and +1 benefit.
I love you.
Here we go.
Thank you.
In so many deep ways.
And he said it's just
you
for
keep track
because
of
of
that.
seeing him. Seeing you.
Aw.
Thank you, Mustache. So safety net for 1 roll, +1 benefit for 1 roll. Nice.
Awesome. That's insane. Let's not do too much. I'm just kidding. Fill
What?
it up. Let's go.
I forgot. Yeah, if we do hit $50 on the stream, the rewards / detriment pool doubles. So it'll be 2.
So
do it up.
you guys do find yourself in the Whistling Hollow, a small, dusty frontier town nestled near an ancient forest that locals claim hold strange magic. The town is a mix of rustic buildings and some newer steam-powered technology, making it a great meeting place for old world mysticism and new world inventions. I'm going to go around the room. I want you to just say, hey, I'm this, and I'm playing this person, and I want you to tell me why you are here. Let's start with Adam.
I am playing Medicine Drum. Medicine Drum, or his full name, which nobody ever uses, is He Who Plays the Spirit Drum. He is a shamanic squirrel, a medicine man squirrel. And he is mainly here because of another character. He's here because of Skrat's character, who will be introduced before too long. And he's been kind of tagging along with him. They became buddies when Skrat's character first came out to this wastelandy type of place, or after he reached adulthood when he got here, or something like that. However, Skrat likes to do that. And then he's got you can see his picture, he's got an acorn for a drum. He's got, it's an acorn made out of, a drum made out of an acorn, this massive acorn. And his staff where he keeps different trinkets on. And he carries around a pack of stinky herbs and nuts mix that he keeps trying to get other people to try, but they never really want to, because it's not that they taste bad, they just taste weird. But he's willing to share if you're willing to consume. So,
well,
I love it.
Awesome. I'm excited to see this play out. And then next, it sounds like Skrat, you were voluntold.
Yeah. So
Yep.
I got Buck Loose Tooth McNutt. So his deal is he's a little old. He ain't right in the head no more, and he just kind of bumbles around doing his own thing, probably complaining about millennials and all that good stuff. But he has
Canon.
Yeah,
Oh, can you show his artwork, Jake?
Yep. Hold on.
He's got the double pistols holsters on his hips, but only one gun, and it's got no bullets in it because somebody keeps taking them from him. And then the other one has a knife in it, so that's what he's going to be using since he ain't got no bullets. Now, he's always talking to what seems himself, his imaginary friend, but he just so happens to have the summon skill too, so it's up to you to determine what he's actually talking to. So.
Oh, this is going to be insane.
Yeah, this will be good.
He ain't right.
He ain't right.
Loose Tooth McNutt. That's a mouthful and a half. What
Loose Tooth McNutt.
What brings you here?
Well, so my compadre over there said he's following me, but really I've been following him. So clearly, neither one of us actually know where we're going, and it's just by the power of fate that we wound up here.
That seems appropriate for our relationship, for these two characters' relationship.
It also feels very squirrely. Is that a pun?
Haven't you
Did I
seen
do a
those?
pun?
Haven't you seen
Everybody
those
drink.
squirrels out in the yard? The one will start to go one way and the other start to go that way. And then the other one thinks the other one's following him, so he goes the other way. And then that one thinks that one's trying to get away with something, so he goes that way.
So do you guys actually go anywhere?
I mean, we get places.
It's about the journey, not the destination.
Why don't you? Nice.
All right. Let's jump over to our good friend Dave from Grimwood Games.
I'm playing Flint Grint Dustfur, a battle-hardened, steam-powered sheriff who has an metal arm on his nice.
All right, Lemon.
And he's basically he has this thing with the rot that he has a connection to it, and he's chasing down some kind of secret about it. He's definitely looking, and that's why he's in the town. He's traveling, trying to find that one thing that he needs to destroy it.
Oh, interesting. That sounds like a longer campaign problem.
Yeah, it does.
We're solving it tonight. You got 30 minutes, Jake.
I totally have that planned. So what I like about this is, well, I'll talk about it after I kill you guys.
Already started. He means
Characters.
the characters. The characters.
That's debatable.
He's flexible.
How about you, Dan? What are you playing?
Well, I'm playing good old Rusty McDougal. He's a tinkerer, and he just gets really excited about all these little things, and he's been really interested in studying some of the old world tech and how all those gears get together, and it's just makes him twitch a little bit. And he's a collector. He kind of squirrels things away. He may or may not modify himself with a little bit of shapeshift in the system, but that's going to be definitely tinkering with his, what hopefully one day will be a full-on mech. And he's always in search of new, old tech research. Yes. So that's why he's here right now. He heard that there might be some good stuff buried around here, so he's going to go digging.
I like that energy.
Thank you.
Awesome. And last but surely not least, our dear friend Zechariah.
Taking a long draught on a thick cigar and crunching loud and hard on a single nut. Crack. My name's Tam, and I'm a Ronin wanderer. I've been through this waste, and, well, I've seen some rot in my time. My business here is my own, but I got a vision for a bright future, when the world is ready for it. I'll let you take a peek.
Awesome.
So we got
Now I'm
3 goofballs and 2 serious characters. It's a solid balance.
It is.
I'm concerned, right? All right.
I thought all the art
it
came out
works.
so good. too,
Everything
guys.
captures
Oh
them
my
so
gosh.
well. I'm gonna vibe this.
All right. I am ready, I think, to
Hey, Rex.
not kill the characters.
You got it right that time.
You guys find yourself in a I gotta scroll up. The 𝓼𝓸𝓶 Saloon. It's evening after a long day of tinkering, researching, trying to find your way.
Orgasm high.
What?
Orgasm saying hi.
Oh, hey, Wargasm, what's up, man? And you guys find yourself in this saloon. It's owned by Hazel Bristleback, a tough, no-nonsense squirrel who is missing an eye, covered by a leather patch. Her fur is dark brown with patches of gray. She's got a sharp wit to match her sharp claws. She once was a bit of an adventurer, but now she's happy to run the 𝓼𝓸𝓶. making sure there's no trouble, so nothing gets out of hand. And you guys are sitting in here enjoying a nice meal of steamed nuts. I should have came up with better meals. And
Open
how
your
long?
Redwall cookbook.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just thinking,
have that
too.
book.
Nut au gratin, stuff like that.
Yeah, steamed nuts tonight. They don't have the best cook in the house. And you guys are all hanging out in the salon now, or saloon. I keep saying salon.
I mean, well, we gotta take care of those bushy tails somehow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone's got a salon and a
All right.
saloon.
So they have both now. There's a barber in here. Let me see. I'll change this character here to a barber. Maple Swiftfoot is quietly offering. He's a brown-furred squirrel. He's walking around offering everybody a tail snipping for a cheap coin just to make a buck. Always very gentle, Maple is, for sure. Did Jacob die yet? I am not a player.
Hi, Wes.
Hi, Wes.
He may die several times if we do well.
True.
Right? I mean, his characters.
Yeah, character.
All right. So, how long have you guys been in this town, and do you know of each other?
I kind of lean towards we kind of know each other, just
Yeah.
for simplicity. Are you guys
Yeah.
down for that?
I'm down with that.
Cool.
Been around. I've been in. I've been out. I might have arrived this morning. Who knows?
I just find that the two old guys, they always stumble across the craziest stuff. So I just kept following them for, you never know what they're going to tumble their way into.
Somebody's got to watch their backs. Something might be following them around.
Maple with their pair of scissors, their clippers, their shears, big shears, is walking around, and they walk up to Skrat's character, whose name just slipped my mind. Loose Tooth.
Slipped his mind too.
Yeah. Hey, I'm thinking you need your tail trim there, young man.
He's gonna grab his tail and snatch it around. Get you daggum millennials! Always try to cut my tail.
I thought we could put a little bun in there. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh no!
A squirrel bun. Oh,
Tail man bun. No.
No, but what are you guys been up to? What are some traveling folks like you running into out there? I don't get around much, but I love hearing the stories when I'm clipping.
I'll give you a story or two. Put a man bun on my tail. Tell you what.
Oh, I'm just saying, it's all the new fashion coming out from the East. That's what I'm hearing, at least. So I thought maybe let me practice on you a little bit.
No. Loose Tooth likes the classics. Just keep it to the classics, and he'll be happy.
All right, this is a classic trim up then. Is that fine, Loose Tooth?
No.
Medicine Drum kind of just steps in there and says, Loose Tooth does not like Loose Tooth's tail cut. Medicine Drum does not like Medicine Drum's tail cut. Grit likes tail cut.
Instantly just turns over and starts walking towards Grit. Hey, Grit!
What do you want?
Your trim's getting a little bit bushy there. You mind if I give it a quick trim?
You touch me with those shears and they'll go so far up something you don't want to know.
No. He says that to everybody. He told me the same thing the first time I showed up.
I'm still wondering about that one.
I'll grease your arm a little later. Don't worry, buddy. I got it.
What
What are we doing here? What are we up to?
Tem will take a draft and be like, Clippers, trim up this mustache. Let's get in my way. But mind you, there's more stuff coming out of the East than just new styles.
He's always very cryptic.
I was kind of waiting for a little bit more on that one. Oh, let me see what we got here. And he starts trimming you up. But you get very nervous around you. They weren't even going to ask you if you wanted to trim.
They know better. It's good. Yep. Nope. He's just gonna let him make a nice fine little thing on the mustache there.
Maple Swiftfoot is pretty good with the shears, and it's clean, it's organized, it's well done. Turning to one of the patrons in the saloon/salon now. It's a huge muscular squirrel with gray fur. He's actually the local lumberjack, known for his strength and hearty appetite. And he is pounding down a bowl of steamed nut soup. It just keeps getting worse. And you guys,
there's literally things you can make out of nuts and acorns. But did Jacob look up any nut dishes? No.
Wait, DM Tales. If we were going to be doing Rodent Suicide Squad, we would be playing Lemmings.
That's very true. We may have to do that.
And he takes his big fists, and you guys know of him. They call him Big Paw Nutclaw. And no, I didn't research nut dishes, but I got names now.
I'm liking
it. And he takes his paw and he slams it on the ground. I'm tired of all these newcomers coming in and out. You know, I'm honestly most of the ones
Big
for
Paw
the
Nutclaw.
East don't. What?
You said I'm, and there was a long pause, so I thought you forgot your name for a second. Big Paw Nutclaw.
Oh. He just stops talking.
The nut's gonna like join with me. He's like, I'm also tired of these daggum newcomers and a bunch of daggum millennials. Like he's been here before. It's like,
I tell you what, I'm tired of your man bun. And he stands up. And he walks over towards Maple, big lumberjack. I wear plaid for real. And he pulls an axe out from his back, and he steps towards Maple Swiftfoot, who now is turned with their shears and a offensive, defensive positioning, both. Do any of you step in? The bartender has grabbed a blunderbuss from behind the counter and is just kind of sitting there waiting.
I'm sitting so cool and composed, but I am so ready to intervene. You just give me the moment.
Grit's gonna walk up and grab it with his metal arm and be like, I think you need another drink there.
You're gonna grab Maple's shears.
No, the axe.
Oh. I want that little nutcase out of here.
All right.
I think we're all looking at which
target acquired.
I think, okay, then the net case might be you, so let's go.
I just got her.
Are you attempting to remove him physically?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to roll some dice, my friend.
Yeah, let's do
it.
Here we go.
Medicine Drum is actively rolling his big squirrel eyes. He's about to start playing his drum to calm things down, but no, everybody had to go full back. Yeah, he gets it.
Right.
He gets it.
Tam is slowly going for a draft on that cigar.
So what do you need me to roll there, Jake?
Well, so he turns towards you now, Grit, with his axe because you touched him, and he looks like he's about to swing it at you. You're gonna start with an initial D12, and then if you have a way to add more to it using your skill dice and stuff like that, you can.
Well, can I use my gift of my cyber arm to shove him out the door with a strength roll, like a strength check?
So you want to use your mechanical exosuit? No, I'm just kidding. You
yes.
still have to roll with the initial D12.
Okay. I'm good. Yeah. Okay. I'll roll that D12 then.
I mean, you can add to it though if you need.
Absolutely, kind of add to it with all those skill dice that you have sitting there.
No. Okay. I got a 3.
Awesome.
Letting it ride.
Well, tell me. So your suit went to go lift him to like kind of remove him from the saloon. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Go ahead.
So I try to pick him up, and I overestimate how heavy he is. And I kind of grab him and like I kind of just lift his beer belly, and it just drops and bounces. And I kind of go, oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, sorry. He's actually he's gonna take his left hand, he grabs your mechanical suit, and he feels like he's actually trying to like wrench it to make your body sit down, like he's using it as like a leverage, and he's pulling you back, and he looks like he's about to clobber you on the head. Is this where I don't roll dice, right? Skrat?
Right, everybody else rolls it. So if he's gonna hit somebody, they got to roll to dodge or evade.
Yeah. So this is up to now. At this point, if anybody else would like to jump in, I think Adam, you're about to.
Yeah, Medicine Man would thump on his drum and basically do a defend action with, a defense with that. Roll his defense to defend against whatever the lumberjack is doing.
All right.
Yes.
So I think I'll put 1 skill dice to that.
I say usually it's designed around the GM letting you know what that number is. Like he can still do mystery numbers if he wants here and there, but generally
I have to tell them?
you do. That is.
Oh.
Thank you,
I
Skrat.
don't want to tell them.
'Tis a mercy upon us.
That's how you know whether to add skill dice or not, and that's why you have a limit of them.
This is
So
a
what we're saying is
target.
Skrat is a benevolent god.
Yes.
Jacob sometimes kills players.
But he has to come down here to do it.
Yes, that's right.
I have never killed a player in my days.
What about at night? I know about those Australian games.
That's good.
Everything's more dangerous in Australia.
That's good. And for everyone watching, while Adam's rolling that, you always roll a d12, but we have up to 6 skill dice that we can spend. You have to take a breather, like a 10-minute short rest, to get that skill dice back.
Well, that's dependent on the system. Now, these don't add together.
Right. Pick
But
It's
you
basically
are
advantage. Yeah.
you are using the defensive, so the +1 benefit they get. Does that mean they roll with? It adds a +1, or is it they add another
D12? He needs
D12?
to roll another D12.
So roll another D12.
Oh, so I
Whenever
actually
you
rolled
spend
3.
skill dice defending, you get to roll 1 more for free.
You get a bonus.
Nice.
All right.
Went up
So I'm
1.
really grateful that you rolled another one because the TN was 7.
Nice.
And
So Medicine Man thumps down on his drum, and he makes it seem like he's just accidentally, like testing out the sound. Boom. But it seems to send a wave that sweeps over the lumberjack, and Big Paw Nut Claw kind of stops in the moment of doing that. And Medicine Drum says, Medicine Drum is hungry. He walks up and goes, and he's not a big squirrel, but he's a little shorter than the others, except for maybe Loose Tooth. And so he'll just walk right between the combatants and waddle and go up to the thing and push a stool up to the bar in between them and sit in between them and be there. What does Pretty Hazel have on menu?
we'll get to that question here in a second because
That was so good.
oh, that was fantastic. Hey, Michelle, if you're watching this, can you send me some nut dishes, please? And so
just look up
our
101
viewers,
nut dishes or something.
I have enough notes. I'm not looking anything else up. I'm not researching nuts.
I got you.
You could chat
Thanks, man.
GPT a list of like.
But you did
nuts
research
and
nuts.
sports-related puns.
Because you researched the system, so.
All right, Nut Claw. After the reverberation from the drum, they're a waste of my time anyway. You all die soon enough. And he turns and he begins walking out the door. And then nobody's stopping him, I'm assuming? Question mark?
I'm kind of interested in why Grit's arm didn't work that way. I'm starting to pull stuff out of my backpack and put it together and see if I can't amp him back up, because there's no reason he shouldn't have been able to pick that person up.
And Tam's not going to stop the guy as he walks by, but I'm just going to do that dramatic Aragorn style, release the grip of my sword. Just as he goes by, just to let him know. It's like, made the right choice.
It's just enough clink to let everybody know that you were ready. Like,
yeah.
As it like goes back into the sheath kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, and then on his way out, like I just like flick the butt of the cigar out after him.
Immediately fire up another one.
Immediately. Thank you. You know me so well.
All right. And Hazel, who's behind the bar. Beautiful Hazel with her eye patch. Oh, well, that was close. And she rests her blunderbuss on the bar top. And, well, now that everything's fine, I'm looking at, we have some candied nuts with meadow cream.
There's stuff in Discord, too.
Thanks,
nice.
There's creamy cashew andon with crispy mushrooms.
I'll take that.
He just says from the back of the room, I'll take that. I was referring, okay. And we got some, well, that steamed nut soup is actually peanut soup. We also have a salty sweet party mix that you just pass this one around. She slides you a bowl of the salty sweet party mix.
He looks her straight in her eye and says, "No, thank you. Medicine Drum was lying. He is not hungry. Medicine Man was easing the tension. Thank you for the reference."
Loose Tooth's gonna grab the bowl.
I also
and just...
have no money. And Medicine Man has no money. Medicine Drum has no money. And so he kind of turns around, gets down, goes over to the corner, and goes over and sit back down where he was, and starts eating his weird trail mix.
As you're saying this, her tail's like twitching out of irritation, but then realizing that you were just breaking the ice, you kind of just is like, whatever. Happily giving Tam his meal.
Tips the big wide duster to her.
Awesome. All right. And a moment later, there are screams that come from outside of the saloon. And scrambling through the front door, if I can find the music, scrambling through the front door is Big Claw. No, it's here! And a claw goes right through his chest.
Nice.
As he falls to the ground. And standing behind him is, if I can grab the image.
So ready for this.
An undead squirrel, skin falling off, teeth as razor sharp as ever, eyes glowing green as it looks about the room.
Sick.
And it looks out a horrifying.
Jake goes, I'm stealing that. Holy shit!
Tim is not phased.
So, we are going to go into combat. Now, I want to let you guys know that this is very flavorful. Okay, we're not rolling initiative. We're going to kind of bounce around the room as things happen.
Literally.
So, I want to know who of your group you think would act first.
Loose Tooth is going to make a comment about dang millennials get killed by anything these days.
I don't think Rusty is working. I think he's just finishing up what he's gonna add a mod to Grit's steampunk arm. So he's wrapping that up.
Awesome. So I
Would
love
be
this.
medicine
I'm
man.
basically
He's
getting
eating
my
medicine
arms,
drum. He's
so-
eating.
All right, I guess that leaves to Loose Tooth and Tam, right?
Yeah, man. I'll whoop that gun out and, won't nothing happen because somebody took my dang bullets again. So just gonna bullets up and he pulls out the knife instead and just kind of lunges at it head first.
Diving across the saloon salon, Loose Tooth with his Bowie knife after the click, click, click of his gun. Let's see how well you done, Senor. Do I have to tell you the end of this too?
Yeah, man.
That's some.
After the stream, Jake. After the stream.
Listen, when I'm running nuts, I'm not telling you no numbers.
That's a new rule
we
for
could
the
call-
walnut mode.
That mode of play could be called numbnuts.
Numb nuts.
Oh, that's
There is a roll I want where you just roll 1d12 no matter what, and that's the one you don't know the target for. I haven't.
All right.
Nice.
So target number, yeah. Target. Thank you, Ghost John.
target nut. Oh, that's so good.
Okay, it's gonna be a 5.
All right. Well, I got combo, so if I burn one, that gives. Or no, wait, I mastered it. I get 2. That don't cost me nothing. Look there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Tell me how you jab your Bowie knife into this undead squirrel. It does not kill it.
So I'm gonna leap across from the bar where I was, just straight shot. And remember, this is an old feral squirrel. He probably doesn't look a whole lot different than what he's lunging at. So.
I'll make sure I get the right one.
Yeah, so he's just gonna full body weight. He's holding the Bowie knife, both hands, just right into the heart.
Well, if only the heart killed it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Your Bowie knife stabs in and he looks down at you. It looks like he's about to bite, but I believe Tam is going to react.
Absolutely. So Tam is like completely like cool and unfazed, staring at this. He's a wandering Ronin. He lives out there. He knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two. So I want to use my wandering Ronin gift. I understand these things. I want to know where it's going to be after it gets like shanked like this. I want to anticipate its role a little.
TN5.
Okay.
guess
Do
I
we
have-
have a thingy?
Yes.
All right, just one for this.
Just one.
I feel it. I feel it.
I'll allow you to click. I feel like that's right. Oh yeah.
I told you. I just know.
Now, you didn't have to spend a skill die on that, just so you know.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to be clear. All right.
So I want to get a little read on how it's gonna roll with this cut.
And you succeed.
Okay. So then what's gonna happen is he's going to crack hard on one of the candy nuts he's been chewing, drop down beneath the tables, scurry real fast, pop up right where this thing is rolling around to, and is just going to do this rapid swish flick, unsheathing the sword, making a strike across it, whipping the sword right back in.
And you guys are at the door of the saloon as you do this, and you clearly cut its head as it begins to roll. Gong, gong, gong. But rushing into the door, where he
Do I
got
get a combo?
Sure. I gotta read what Combo Maker says.
Good.
Combo maker. You may not hit the hardest, but you okay, add +1 benefit when consuming skill dice with this skill for attacking.
All right. Does this mean you get... Well, so if you're going to combo make, it's going to up the TN. 2 more are just crashing into the room. 2 more of those beautiful little zombified pretty things. And so, yeah, if you want to continue your charge, but your TN's going to go up because it's going to make it more difficult, we're going to go to 7.
Do it. And we're gonna spend a die on this one.
Am I doing this correct, Skrat?
I think so.
All right.
I was working on my Dyson Foundry for a minute there. I had to
So
make
the
it look
ones,
pretty.
so the 1 standard D12, and then I'm going to spend one of my skill points on this one.
Which gives you a +1 benefit.
Okie dokie.
You have a safety net and a benefit from Mustache
Oh yeah.
if you want to use it.
This sounds pretty. This sounds like it's pretty safe. I feel confident in this one.
Sounds good. Safety net's
Yeah.
up.
I've been around. These things don't phase me like this.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
close.
So with that. So with that
you
again
actually,
is
hold on before you go too far. With your +1 benefit, it's not a +1 to the number; it's another D12. So
He was just using safety.
I was
net,
using safety.
Oh, sorry.
I'm confident this thing isn't going to get me.
Okay.
which protects him from critical fails.
Okay. My bad.
Yep. So, the first one, the first hit being like the slash out and back and resheathing of the blade. The second one is just a pistol coming out from underneath the overcloak and just firing away into the skull of the next one.
It is still alive. Both of them are still alive, but like the arm of the squirrel has been chopped off as it actually looked like it was going to defend itself, and the bullet hits and the jaw gets blown off, the lower jaw, and it cocks its head towards you. Do you continue the combo maker? This continues on, right?
I think he's got to get special.
No, I
do
think
that.
Yeah, trigger is special.
Oh, there it is.
Which would be 11 for him because of his mastery.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. It is, let's say...
Rusty knows what he's doing.
All right, go Rusty.
If I can. Of course, we're going to immediately try to push the system. But because he was working on that thing, technically it's kind of out of combat. Oh, I forgot to ask Skrat. Could I use shapeshift on somebody else?
No.
Okay. Then I'm doing tinkering. I want to do something to boost grit as I come in and attach this new thing. So I'm hoping to roll my tinkering as I jump in and hopefully give him some kind of power up before he goes. It's really cool looking.
Oh, I gotta tell you a target number. I don't like that.
Well, I was just generally waiting for permission.
Yeah, I'll give you permission.
Okay. Let's do it. All right. I'm going to spend... No, don't even tell me. I'll go blind. I don't care. I'm going to spend a skill die on this because it means a lot to him. He's very upset about the previous thing. And...
It's a reflection on his handiwork.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get this right. Hold on, Grit. Here we go. And he like slams the thing in and starts tightening something onto your arm without permission. Ah!
It is a reflection on your handiwork.
Doesn't that one in the roll at all, or is it only if that's the highest number?
Wait, this one has a special name, right?
What has a special name?
Having a 1... It depends
Yeah,
on
no,
what
double
my
check.
target
Martyr
was,
die.
though.
Yeah. Well, did you miss the target number too, or?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So
So it's
you
crit.
super failed. That's
Failed,
the
yeah.
villain wins on that one.
Sorry, Grit. I
So
should
I
have
get
spent
to
2.
I get to cause a problem.
You get to cause a problem.
Grit's arm falls off. Sorry, Grit.
Looks like your handiwork is an
Sorry.
underhanded deed.
Oh! I took too many screws out. Hang on, I got just a second. I can fix this.
Grit, what do you do?
I'm gonna grab the arm in my other hand. I'm going to swing it as hard as I can at one of the zombie squirrels.
Yeah, buddy.
I love it. I'm sorry, Dave.
Nope, this is perfect. The imagery, this is what the system's about, is the storytelling, right?
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
I'm gonna spend.
TN is going to be 4 because it just got his jaw blown off and it's focused on Tam. I should raise your TN, but I won't because you're swinging your own arm.
I mean, he has proficiency with it, right?
It is his own arm. All right.
I'm just gonna roll 1 then.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
I love it's turned towards Tam, its jaw on the ground, and what do you do is you kill it from behind.
I knock it off the stairs, and then I shove the arm back into my socket and twist and scream in pain as it doesn't click in.
I'm like throwing bolts and screws out of my backpack. I'm gonna fix it.
You better.
Oh, I love this. All right, we have Medicine Drum. You haven't done a whole lot yet. Right? It's your turn, Medicine Drum.
Medicine Drum is going to kind of... He's got his feet up on the table still, watching what's going on. He kind of lifts up and looks outside. Is it full zombie apocalypse outside, or is it just like...
buddy, let's do this.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's like... He looks over at... oh
boy.
Hazel and says, "Pretty Hazel, there is a swarm of these outside.
These.
Please begin barricading everything." And he'll pop down out of his seat, tip over the table, and start rolling it in front of the door. That's what his contribution right now is, starting to barricade the stuff up.
Awesome.
Since
I
nobody's
hearing
hurt yet.
strange popping noises?
I thought that was part of the music or whatever.
I thought it was part of the music too.
Oh,
it's my people doing fireworks in my neighborhood.
Oh.
I just assumed the town
You know
was
what it is?
shooting at him.
It's the sheriff of Whispering Hollow. It's the sheriff of Whispering Hollow and his deputies trying to fight it off, and everybody in the town
love
trying
it.
to fight
Yes.
it off.
No, I was like, I didn't do this. This is great.
Great ambiance.
I thought it was breaking something. I'm like, oh man. Okay. That was perfect timing, honestly. So I'll be slightly honest, Medicine Drum. I missed some of what you were saying. You ran to the window to look out. You saw it was a huge apocalypse out there. And you started boarding up, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, he's wanting to start getting things ready to board up the door, since they're coming through the door right now. And then
Awesome.
other stuff.
Awesome. Yeah. So,
And he told Pretty Hazel to also start, doing the same thing.
all
Old
right.
man still got it.
I'm gonna make it a TN5, and if you succeed, though, TN Hazel Hazel is gonna
Does
jump
she
in.
have
And
a challenge number 2? Are we saying that? No,
Alright,
he doesn't need a
gift.
challenge number for that. It's animal attraction.
I quit. No, just kidding.
Roll for Twitter patient.
I love it.
That's the new skill, Twitter patient. All right. I don't think that aside from I don't actually have anything to help with this, I don't think. So I am just going to be doing... I can't spend skill dice on anything that's not a skill, right?
No, so that gift thing, that's what's special and unique to you, but it's also like basic things. Like I don't know, if you're trying to board up a window or something, see how quick you can do it. Like it's all for your basic actions plus things unique to your character, which allows you to use skill dice.
Okay, so he's going to try and help barricade stuff up. So I am going to spend 1 skill die on that. So that's 2.
And sorry, I forgot to mention, Rusty failing, I believe you gain a skill die back, but you...
Oh, yeah. We've been
Oh,
forgetting
cool.
that.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
all
so I'm
gain a
back at
skill
full.
die back, or just he does?
Just he does, right?
Yeah, just whoever fails the roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's the karma issue all over again. I can't ever remember it.
Cool. So, and I don't mean to be interruptive. I just want to make sure we're justifying
Yeah,
what we're doing with
which
the
is
system,
fun.
so.
That means I didn't lose any skill die. Oh, look at that!
But it's a success. This is a success, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is a yes,
Bring it.
yes, but.
It's too bad you didn't have a safety, you know.
Dun, dun, dun. Hey guys, $3 Rumble Rant Super Chats. You can buy somebody a safety net. $6 you buy them a benefit. $9 you can give them a detriment.
Love it. The doors are blocked successfully, Medicine Drum, but as you're doing this, Hazel becomes under attack as one busts through the window. Ah! She screams as she's fighting it off.
Okay. Can't do anything about it right now. I've had my turn.
So this one, I'm actually going to get a chance to bite Tam. It's got teeth. You're going to come forward. Tam, what do you do to defend yourself as it lunges at you?
As it comes lunging, I'm going to do a sidestep and try to whip out the blade and take off whatever limb or jaw it is. So just stepping aside, and there's only blade wherever its target was a moment ago.
Not well. That's what your goal is.
That's the goal. It's the goal.
Yes.
Target number is going to be. I'm actually going to say 7 because of all the crazy maneuvers you're doing on top
roll.
of the
Just
glass shattering and stuff like that.
Straight
I
roll
believe in
coming
it.
up. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Keeping my cool.
Yeah, I love
Eat
this.
steel.
It lunges forward, and one of its claws, you literally cut its hand off as you move out of the way, and it turns towards you. This one here is going to be attacking Hazel. Is anybody going to jump in to stop that?
Yeah.
Rusty's
It
busy.
is going to cost your turn.
No, that's fine. I will.
Yeah.
I will jump in there.
All right, okay. No, it's okay.
Everybody's fighting over the lady.
Well, I was looking at the map and it looked like I was the closest one because Tam just had his turn. So
Yeah.
I was gonna throw my arm at it.
is that an unarmed attack? Is that how that works?
Oh,
He's throwing fisticuffs.
oh, you guys.
Fist and cuffs.
Everybody finish their drink. Get a new one. Do you need another one?
I
I
do.
can't finish my drink. It's like 30-something ounces.
Chug, chug, chug.
I mean, you could.
That's your fault.
I mean, yeah, I could.
I'll
So
grab
you
it.
wanna
You
throw
guys
the arm or
don't
you
die.
want
If you
while
want to
I'm
throw, if you
you
want to
could.
throw your arm, and then if he fails,
that again or something.
I
Yeah.
could.
If he
see
fails,
loose.
he hits her.
Something different.
no,
I'll
no.
keep up all night.
All right.
I mean,
I
I'd
gotta
be
tell you
happy
the target
to-
number. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't care if you do the target number. I'm fine with that.
you're throwing through teammates, and throwing an arm has its difficulties.
Wait.
I think
If he bends it,
like
is
a
it
boomerang.
boomerang?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and use 3 skill dice.
Okay,
Two skill
cool.
dice. 2 skill dice, so I get 3 rolls.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ooh, an 11 with a complication.
No, this is good. So the squirrel's about to chomp down on Hazel, and you absolutely clonk it with your arm. The squirrel stumbles back through the ground. It's going to be like knocked back on the ground on the front porch there. And so is your arm, though. It's outside of the saloon now.
I do have hard hitting. I don't know if that caused more damage to that thing.
Oh, God.
I mean, you threw it through a window and it probably died, but you'd have to go out there and look at it.
I'm gone.
Oh, I'm going.
Manly squirrels don't look.
All right. There's another squirrel that's going to be slamming against the door, but it's not getting through. So you guys know there's more coming. And true to the fireworks, we're going to roleplay with that one. Sheriff and his boys are out there. You know, it's guns a blazing.
Are there any gaps in the boards we got on that he's beating against?
Yeah, there's a little hole. Yeah, you can see through.
Can I just slide my knife through there and stab him?
Now you have one right in front of you that's still alive.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah, I mean, if you would like to maneuver around him.
No, I'll stab the one that's right in front of me. That seems a little more effective.
While he's doing that, side note, Rusty, oblivious to what's going on, will chase the arm because he's supposed to be putting it back on. So he'll be headed that way.
Awesome.
Wait.
TN is going to be
Jake doesn't
5.
like sharing the secrets.
No.
He doesn't.
TN is 5.
Ooh.
That's fun. All right, Tooth, what do you do with that Bowie knife? This creature's hand is already gone. What do you do to completely finish it?
Just come up to him and pinhole him as much as I can. Real fast and rabid like. Screaming the whole way.
Rusty McDougal, as you run to the window to retrieve this arm, the squirrel by the door's body is going to drop. The zombie one, that is. Hazel, she's running back to grab her shotgun. And what you see, this squirrel, that zombified squirrel, the rotted squirrel, that's what it is, the rotted squirrel.
Yes.
Is on the ground, the arms laying on it. It definitely looks like it's dead. As you look out the window, you see, I want chat to tell me, what are our mounts? Are they still traditional horses, or are they something unique? But whatever they are, you see the sheriff and his boys.
Armadillos.
It was stolen from you from Skrat. They're riding their armadillos.
Chat's like 15 seconds behind. You got to give him a hot second. Ghostin's already there. Guinea pigs is a solid choice.
Who says there's only one mount?
There you go.
Fisher.
I mean,
The sheriff's on an armadillo, and his deputies are on guinea pigs.
that's fine.
Leaders for good measure.
This is terrible and great
It's
at the
the
same
armored
time.
horse.
Possum. Oh my gosh.
Sure.
No.
Guys, these are all
The
great
possum's only
options.
pretending to be a zombie.
No, there's a possum
No, you know what
character.
that means? Possums would make perfect necromancers.
They love to play dead with the dead. Dead?
It's amazing.
This is so good. All right. The armadillo and guinea pigs.
Now I have to play a possum.
Add it to
You
the list.
Yes,
trash
You see them, they're forming up a group. They're definitely, shots are bang, 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 bang. It's quite wild out there. They're hollering at the townsfolk, at the locals, at anybody who's alive. Get to the cathedral! To the cathedral! And they're riding, and you guys would know cathedral is north of here. And so,
I'm
Rusty,
busy. I'm grabbing the
Rusty,
arm.
do you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
As you go to grab the arm, the eyes on the one that's on the ground pop open, and he's going to try to snatch at you.
Ah.
What would you like to do?
No, it's part of his character flaw, effectively. He wouldn't do anything. He's after the arm. If he
that's
gets to
fine.
the arm, he would start to whack it with the arm, but he's nowhere
Perfect.
near Grit's strength. But yeah.
Just take the hand part off and start slapping him with it.
I challenge you to a duel!
He got grit slapped.
This is out of control.
Wow. Guys, I think Adam just won. I don't know.
It's officially out of control.
Grit slapped. That was really good. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'll just roll a straight D12, I guess, or maybe at disadvantage, if you will, with the detriment.
Detriment means I raise the TN.
No, detriment means you have to pass the roll that many more times. However many detriments it has. And then the hindrance, you have to add that many skill dice to it.
Now, can you, clarification on defending, can I add skill dice or only if I'm using one of my skills that I've selected?
You can use any skill to try and defend yourself, however you want to flavor it. So
gotcha.
That might just be your gift if you want. So. Just a basic, I'm just going to not let this hit me. I'm going to step out of the way.
So I'm totally down that I'm forced to use a skill die because I have to roll twice with what is it? The hindrance is where I have to roll twice, right?
Detriment's where you roll.
You tell me, Game Master.
Yeah, it's a detriment 2. So you gotta succeed twice on a TN 5.
Okay. So I gotta spend dice.
And that would be individual rolls. Like it's not that many pass in a single roll.
Gotcha. So. Okay, so this first... All right, I'm gonna spend 2 on each. Here's the first one. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
That was improbable.
Okay, he's going to spend 2 more. This is really important to him to get this arm.
Well, that was... If it had 2 detriments on it and you failed the first part, there's no...
Or that's it?
Bother with it. Yeah,
okay.
You failed the roll. So.
You know what's cool, though, is you get... one of your skill dice back for failing, but I get to.
Yeah.
What do you get to do, Jacob?
Oh, what do I get to do? I grab you and I pull you out the window on top of me, and I'm trying.
Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Grab you and I pull you on top of me. What
You can't just narrate it, Jacob. If you want that, you got to get down here.
I am gonna have to start adding in that we always must flirt with Jacob is included in the stream. Otherwise, he'll grab you.
I mean, I could start nibbling, but we're not gonna go there.
Not there yet.
Hey, you know what though? We are playing squirrels. They're pretty nibbly. Just saying.
I'm in danger.
Rusty McDougal, you are dragged from the window, and so you are on top of this rotted squirrel with the mechanical arm in between you and it.
That's awesome. Real quick, Jay Ghostington, yes, Skrat has it in his Discord, which is open. Check the link in the description below to get over to his YouTube channel and then join his Discord. Right, Skrat, your Discord's open for anyone who wants to join.
Discord's open. There's also the link that I have on the video to the document for it. It's already a little out of date, but that is the one we're using right now.
Cool. Okay. So. I'll try to pull that up and put it in chat, but yeah, check out his YouTube channel as well. Yep. Carry on. You were dragging me away.
I was going to go around the room and see what we were doing because there's a squirrel trying to bust through, doors chipping. I believe medicine drum and loose tooth.
Sorry, guys.
And
It's someone had to get damseled.
Yep.
You know.
Someone had to get damseled. I love that.
I missed something, but that's okay.
I have not rolled well. That's all I was saying.
Oh. We have a medicine drum, a tam, and a loose tooth who have not yet acted this round, so to speak. Okay. And so as Rusty gets yoinked out of this window, the one zombie's trying to smash through the front doors. We have our Hazel over here trying to grab her shotgun that's by the bar table. Medicine drum, tam, or loose tooth. Who goes?
Loose tooth can take an action here. He'll pull out his gun again to try and assist Rusty out there and realizes it just again, it's got no bullets, and he'll start fussing and cussing, and you just hear it's like, "Dadgummit, Fred, you're always taking my dang bullets." So he's going to summon Fred now. So give me a challenge roll for summoning Fred.
Is Fred a devil that you've played poker with? I'm just kidding.
Please.
Wrong game.
Another character to add to.
Summoning Fred in this situation, especially with your anger, I'm not sure if Fred's going to be extremely willing. We're going to put a TN5 on this.
Okay.
He's a little annoyed that you're blaming him for the bullets.
I'm going to burn 3 skill dice on that.
He really wants Fred.
Well, so with the summon skill, each die that passes adds a hit point to him. So
That's right.
that's right. So he got 3. Is that a 6 on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
But
1,
there's also
11, 6,
one.
7.
There is also 1. So he's got 3 HP and he might have an attitude. I don't know.
That's so cool.
What does Fred look like?
He's a ghostly squirrel. Then you can see him like throwing his arms around, but you can't hear him say anything. And Fred's talking to him like it's just perfectly natural.
Yeah,
Nothing strange to see here.
He is cussing you out, Loose Tooth. He clearly was enjoying quiet moments in the ethereal realm when you just won't leave him alone. And you see him. So what you guys see is he's clearly blah, 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 and he's pointing at Medicine Drum.
Medicine Drum just looks at him and says, "Fred, just go help Rusty." Shakes head.
So Loose Tooth, as part of the summoning, does your summon get actions?
I summoned him during combat, so no. I'll be able to control him next turn.
Okay.
I can do.
All right.
So.
And this is the Guardian Summoner, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Loose Tooth, your turn is over. Tam.
Okay. Looks like so nothing's in here, right?
Nothing's currently in the room. Rusty McDougal is also not in the room.
All right. Now I can hear he's actively fighting him.
Rusty, are you actively fighting him?
He's shit.
Okay,
Let go of the arm. Give it back to me.
All right. So Tam's gonna like hop up on the table, scurry table, jump, catch the lintel of the window, fly out, feet and tail first, and right upon like the land, he'll whip out the blade and try to stab it down in the head.
All right. TN7, but if you succeed, you'll kill.
All right, give me 2. Or
And
spend
if
an additional.
If you
skill
crit
die.
fail, I'm going to have fun with you.
I'm sure. My
Got
nuts
your
are at stake.
benefit.
I'm going. Yep.
Should we
Oh, benefit.
do that?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the benefit here.
So that adds
A friend's
another
in need.
die, right?
Yeah. So we're putting 3 into this. Yeah,
3 total.
Wow.
Wow. I'll have you click next time.
Oh, I like this.
Thank you all the same, mustache. I appreciate it, but
So, better yet,
Rusty's
we're going...
meant to die tonight.
It's not a crit fail, so we're just going to go with a dog pile, a squirrel pile, and you go to swing through, but it wasn't as strong as you thought it was going to be, and the board snaps that you're holding onto, and you literally just smack into Rusty. So, Rusty, you're going to take 1 point of damage, but the arm, one of the arm fingers pierces into the chest of the rotted squirrel. The rotted squirrel is going to be dead.
nice.
So there's a lot of story to be told there.
Oh, JP. Oh my god. I'm just bringing the house down with him. I mean, that's all we're doing here.
Awesome.
School.
Guess where to Medicine Drum?
We are at Medicine Drum.
Medicine Drum is going to take this opportunity to go up to pretty Hazel and take her by the hand, look her in the eyes, and say, "It is time to go to Cathedral. Come with me if you want to live." And he will start to lead her out. And he will lead her out the window, not out the doors, and step on the others. Have her and him step on the others to make their way. And say, as he's leaving, he says, "Hurry up, Loose Tooth and Fred."
All right, so Medicine Drum, as you're stepping out and you're leading her, she cocks her gun. I love the idea, though, like you offer your hand for her to gently step upon the back of Tam and down, like daintily.
Gently.
Yeah.
Never mind the heel.
Well, I mean, Medicine Drum, you do see the squirrel at the door. But I'm not going to make you roll for this because that was pure role play. Grit, what do you do?
So good.
What do I do?
What does Grit do?
Grit's going to do something stupid because that's what I do.
Chat, help.
Grit's going to charge forward, jump through the window, reach down and pull his hand away from them and away from the pile and kind of pull the others free of their situation.
TN4, if you critically succeed, I'll allow Tam to be up on his feet.
Nice.
I will use 2 dice then,
Okay.
which brings me down to 2.
We've not gotten 12s yet in this.
Here's the funny thing, too. I've spent dice and gotten them right back because I just keep failing.
Why didn't I get it? Hold on, I got another
Ooh,
die.
that's
that I
right.
gotta
Get one
roll.
for failing.
Yes.
I love it.
Wow.
666.
Oh, man.
What the hell? Sorry.
Six.
I forgot.
You're good. You're good.
The devil within you for a moment. All right.
Summon something else.
All Tam's hackles and tail those like bushes out with this. It just feels so wrong.
Tam and Rusty get thrown to the side, and your hand sticking inside the chest of this creature, and you pull it out. And what do you do with it?
My hand?
Yeah.
I'm just holding it at the moment. There's nothing I can do with
Sorry,
it.
your whole arm.
I'll look at it, look at my arm, and be like, look at Rusty and be like, you better fix this now.
I think the arm is like in his mouth right now as they're like walking over us.
Awesome.
Guys, also, we have about 23 people watching us right now. So check out Rumble, YouTube. You can chat and help us or make things worse for us.
Yes.
Check out the comment in the chat.
All right. This squirrel of rot here has sensed, of course, the dainty, sweet, good smelling.
Wow.
Keep
Medicine
going, Drum. Nope, I'm done.
Medicine Drum. It's the weird trail mix.
Yeah, it's the weird trail mix.
It's
gonna start now. Medicine Drum, it's coming towards you. It goes to all 4 for a second, and then jumps to chomp on you. What do you do to defend yourself?
Oh, you're muted, Adam.
You're muted.
He will make sure to take his little paw and push Hazel back behind him, and then he will raise his arm up and slam down on his drum. And the idea is to use his shamanic magic to disrupt whatever magic is going on inside that.
Awesome.
And he is upset.
That's cool.
Medicine Drum is upset that they would harm, that evil squirrel would harm poor, sweet, pretty Hazel. So I'm going to do
so much.
let me see.
Well,
I'm
so
spending like a bunch. So
that's perfect. It's a TN7. If you critically fail, Hazel's getting bit. If you so, I'm just putting that out there now.
Just to clarify.
Okay.
Somebody
let me
buy him a
see.
safety net.
I am actually
Oh no.
Oh no.
defense, surge, and an item here. I'm going to go ahead and use.
We're laughing at chat medicine. Don't worry.
I'll use 3.
Skull.
7. And
Yeah.
no fails.
Oh,
Yes.
right on the dot.
Actually, 1 was a 9. It actually bounced, so 1 was
did it
technically
really?
a 9.
Very nice.
Nice.
And so I love this. It literally
Medicine Drum is just making a really good impression, I feel, on Hazel.
your
Still got it,
drum,
man.
your drum reverberates, and it sends it back. You see its eyes flicker for a second as it gets pushed back. Loose Tooth, what are we doing?
Oh, golly. That's a good question. He probably doesn't know.
Might I make a suggestion that would be very funny?
Sure.
I say that since no one's in there anymore anyway, he feels that there's no reason to have these doors shut, and he just bursts out the doors and goes slamming down on the him and Fred go on the squirrel out there.
Nice.
Sure, let's do that. Just take those boards right off that we worked so hard on.
But I started with bringing down the house, so
That's true.
I mean, there are just some desks and chairs in the way, so go ahead and do a. It's TN 5 to bust this open. If you critically succeed, you will splinter into the squirrel and kill it.
Okay, so this is just using basically my body. Then we're not talking about weapons, so I will burn 1 skill die.
Don't lose your tooth. Oh, you got it though, right?
Door busted open.
Oh, I forgot. I got Fred with me too. I should let him do it.
You should have. That's all
Well,
right.
does Fred
No.
not get his own actions?
This is perfect.
If I control him, it takes my action. And that's one of the updates I got coming is if you have that skill mastered, then you can do both.
Okay, cool.
That makes sense.
And normally on a turn, we have an action and then an attack.
Yeah, like you can just move around, interact with
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
I've been pretty loosey-goosey with the storytelling.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
I think that's go nuts, right?
Yeah, you're going nuts over here.
It's low hanging,
there's no geese.
low hanging nuts, but
They're a fruit. They're a dry fruit.
Don't worry,
Like
Jacob.
our
We're not
humor.
trying to cash you in any
Dry and
mistakes.
pretty.
Oh.
All right. It is officially.
that is a corny joke.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry.
Don't
That's all right,
worry,
I'm
we're
done.
not going to pine over it.
Okay.
Everybody finish your drinks.
Rusty and Tam, between the two of you, what happens next?
Grit's over me, right? Sorry, I was distracted by
Yeah,
how
let's look
old
at
are
what
these
let's look what the
squirrels?
squirrel pile is here.
Yes. Okay. He is hyper focused on his goal, so I would like to try to hang in there, Grit. Bite your teeth, grit your teeth, Grit. As I am gonna slam this arm in and start trying to put it back together.
All
I'm
right.
hoping to roll my tinkering.
Okay. It is going to be a TN 7 because when it fell apart, it's been used as a weapon. It's gotten kind of bent and stuff. So,
Yes,
So
and I'm
this-
just trying to remember I have mastery in tinkering, so I think I get a benefit to the roll. Is that right, Skrat?
So really, your tinkering thing was supposed to be used to make whatever items you wanted outside of combat. But
Right,
since you're
yes.
like a tinkering nut, no pun intended, for real.
They're always
but,
intended.
it makes sense that would be part of your gift, what you're trying to do. So
Okay, fair
you can
enough,
Still,
yeah.
you can still do what you're trying to do, but those
It'd be more of a
perks /
gift.
benefits from the skill aren't applying.
We just
Right.
can't help cracking these jokes.
I did say in my gift is old tech researcher
Yeah.
/ engineer.
Yeah, so that makes sense. It vibes
Okay.
with the character. But
Yep.
when we're out of combat, if you want to make something, I don't know what you'd want to make, but That's what that skill's for.
Oh, so many kind of things, man. You don't even
Yeah,
know.
man.
All right, so I'm going to spend... I've gotten all my skill dice back, so I'm at max. I'm going to spend 3 on this because of how I'm rolling. I'm going to spend half my skill dice.
So you're rolling 4 d12s.
4 d12. Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
This needs to happen. Still no 12.
Wow.
Your rolls suck. No, I'm just kidding.
D12s do
Hey,
not
it works.
like me.
I know
Yeah,
that, no.
I did it.
I love d12s. All right, you slam Grit's arm back in and put it back together with no problem. Well done. Tam,
I'm
as
like
that is
crawling on him as my part of my like.
Yep.
I'm on top of Grit, just like still.
So
I love it.
Tam's gonna scurry up the post that's holding up the roof to the wraparound porch, and he's gonna do that thing the squirrels do where they lean their head back until their head's almost like upside down, like this, and he's gonna whip out the pistol. So he's just like arched back 90 degrees off of it and pop one into its head if he can. I'm gonna add 2 skill dice to this.
All right.
All right. Tia, I just want to
You
go
know,
6.
Zach and I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Dead.
Nice.
All right. There are no other threats in your vision. There's a bunch of dead townsfolk and dead, rotted squirrels littered amongst the streets. What do you do?
Medicine Drum immediately turns to Fred and says, "See, Fred no use anyway." And then he'll play his drum to heal up Loose Tooth.
The loose tooth's gonna be, that's what I've been saying this whole day. I'm Fred taking my bullets, man. Ain't good for nothing.
Rusty is crawling all over Grit right now too. Like he's totally distracted, but he's trying to modify.
Do I need to roll since we're out of combat for that heal?
Are we out of combat, or are we just like, do we have to like sense out where the next threat is?
It's kind of more of
We
like
did not roll a single 12, guys.
That's crazy.
it's
No,
kind of
that's
like
ridiculous.
it's a lull between the next scene, so you have like 30 seconds. So if you're
Okay.
gonna heal, it is gonna take a roll.
Okay, I do want... Loose Tooth has been damaged, right?
No, the only one who got damaged in all of that was Rusty.
Oh,
I took 1 of 3. If you want.
Rusty's
I'm feeling
okay.
about 33.333%.
Is that what? I mean,
So-
Rusty actually says that.
Rusty would
guess-
actually say that.
And you know how I figured all that out? He figured that on his Arabicus.
Wah, wah, wah.
Medicine Drum does not understand maths. He will take Pretty
I see
Hazel
where it goes.
and start leading her towards the cathedral.
All right, is anybody following?
I will step through the window and hopefully bang Rusty a little bit on the windowsill as I climb through.
Yes. I'm going wherever Grit goes because
All
I'm
right,
hanging
hold
on.
All right, Tam, you crawl down off the pole and you
Tam-
start walking.
No,
Go
last. First, he puts himself into a dignified position. Then, he lights up, takes a deep draught, pops a nut, cracks it, and then walks on.
All right. As you begin stepping down the stairs, Medicine Drum leading forward towards the cathedral, and you have Buck Loose Tooth McNutt behind him, Grit and Rusty there too. The doors of the cathedral are going to slam open.
Quick
And-
shout out to Tom Kartos Maps, by the way. That's where Jake's pulling
This
this
is
from.
yeah.
he's
I'm going to be
Links in
making
the
some.
description.
He's got fantastic assets, and I'm going to be making some sick maps.
That's what she said.
The sheriff comes out the
You've been
Oh, it
waiting
hurts.
for that.
door. The sheriff comes out the door. does this horribly evil cackle as he starts firing in your guys' direction. Gunshots hauling towards you. Medicine drum, they're coming at you.
Man, that's good.
Are any of them going towards Hazel?
Oh, frick yes.
Where did you get
He would
these,
put
Jake?
himself between that and Hazel.
Oh, that's so good, Adam.
All right.
And I suppose he'd try to defend, too.
Tia. What on earth?
Give that man a benefit.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Oh.
Roll. That's a TN7.
Come on, chat. It's
Ian
last
7.
chance now.
All right, I actually do have skill in this one. Let me make sure. All right. I get a +1 benefit, so I get to roll. If I spend one more, I get to roll 3. But I am at, what is it? I think I only got one. I've only got one skill die left. So I think I'm going to have to roll it straight, which means just 2. Right?
Just FYI.
No, if you spend one, you get to use another one, unless you got it mastered or something.
Okay.
Well, I forget what it is. Let me look.
Well, I have recovery for myself and for others,
Do
so
you
I
have
guess I can spend it.
defensive? Do you have defensive mastered or no?
It's not mastered, no.
Okay,
I went
yeah,
for
you
a
have to.
wider build.
Yeah, you have to spend a skill die in order to get that free one.
All right, I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll have to just recover next time. You guys will have to.
Somebody's got to get 12.
Yeah, somebody roll these.
Has to happen at some point.
We got a lot of ones.
Statistically.
That would be
Yeah.
perfect because there's bullets flying.
Oh, dang.
That was so close.
Yeah,
So
medicine.
close.
All right, so medicine, you're absolutely going to protect Hazel, but failing forward, you're going to take a shot, and it's going to graze you.
Okay.
So you're going to take 1 HP. We're going to go in kind of the order of like the loose tooth, grit, rusty, tam, just so you guys know. Loose tooth. What do you do?
Let's see. Oh, his sheriff's way up there. I'm gonna send Fred up there to get all up in his grill.
Love it.
Yeah. Fred's got his own little ghostly Bowie knife, and he's just gonna start stabbing.
Okay. Roll for your... Oh, I got to tell you the TN. This squirrel is quite squirrel. Nope, this squirrel is quite squirrely. As Fred approaches, he very much... The undead sheriff is prepared for this, it seems. TN7. If you critically fail, I'm going to swipe at your ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He casts Squeak with Dead.
Use one die here. Oh no!
Oh,
Regular fail.
oh
Hey, you get a
that's
skill die
my
back,
kind of
though.
roll right there.
That's true. That's true.
Fred swipes, but the squirrel is squirrely. And we're going to go to... Loose Tooth, did you not move at all?
I'm gonna be close to Medicine Drum.
Okay.
Staying close to him.
Grit.
I'm gonna move up to be next to these guys, and I'm gonna pull my trusty revolver and fire one. I have no skill in it though. But,
Perfect.
So,
Rusty unfortunately comes along for the ride.
Yeah, Rusty's on the back of you, like on your shoulder, like making sure your arms work. Yeah!
Upside down.
Yes!
Yeah, dude!
Totally.
Yes! Come on!
It had to happen. Okay.
Grit needed
Should we do
this.
this now?
Grit needed this.
Sadly, there is no
Finally got his
skills-
arm back.
Yeah.
There's no, there's no special to this skill. But what's going to happen is Hazel's going to take this moment to also fire her shotgun alongside Grit. So that's going to be the reward. So you guys have also earned Take a Breather, which we can cash in. If this was a little bit longer of a term game, you would cash that in when I say it's okay to cash it in. Hey, so these bullets are gonna smash. You see the buckshot tears through the side, and he's still got like living components. He's very recently undead, so there's blood that sprays. It's quite a mess. And the other bullet hits him in the left shoulder, but it goes through. But he doesn't seem to be really affected, besides the knockback of the bullet. And he's hurting. Don't get me wrong, but he doesn't feel the pain because he is in the midst of transformation.
I almost got a spec take there, Ghostington.
Yeah, that was close. Rusty McDougal.
All right, now that I got Grit's arm back in, we're gonna have to work on upgrading this later, as we're clearly kind of busy right now. So I'm gonna hop off of him and attempt to use my shapeshift to access probably hard hitter. I think is what I'm gonna try for.
All right. TN6 as you hop off. Critically fail and I'm shooting you.
My character.
See, this is just Jacob is just salty about
Doesn't have line of sight from the studio.
Extra salty about the necessity of having to reveal all of these encapsulated secrets of the difficulty.
It's not Rusty's day tonight.
Rusty, you go to
Chad, I need help.
A couple of bullets come close, disrupting your ability to shape shift.
I'm also covered in grease and I think I stubbed a paw.
Tam.
How far can I get in turn?
I mean, you're fast. You're a squirrel. Fat. You want to get right up to his face? Let's do it.
I want to get right up to his face.
Charging through, getting right up to his face. Go ahead.
Yep. Charging up, like, arms on, like backing on the blade, and I'm just going to run at full speed and then throw out the blade and just this snap strike out at him. And I particularly want to go for his legs.
Okay.
Straight roll, or do you want to
Oh no, we're putting the rest of it in there. So add 3 to this.
Oh, rolling 40-12.
TN7.
I've seen these things before. I know what it's like when they're just that little bit more
like
together. I
you
have
need
to,
click,
yes.
Yeah.
Have we got them all in there?
Yes, 40-12.
And
so close to a 12.
These dice are all over the place.
well, wait, 11 triggers my thing.
He's got the combo.
Yes, you're special.
So can I narrate it?
You don't kill him, but you can absolutely remove his legs. Go
Sure.
ahead.
You have a +1 benefit, even if
do.
you don't spell skill dice. So just for the heck of it, see if you get a 12.
A 12.
Just
Right.
for fun. I wanted
Do
to.
I get it again? Does it come
No, it's
off?
just advantage.
So yeah, so with the blade going out, whipping out and taking out chunks of lead, somewhere along in that fluid motion, the hand on the sheath curls past the holster, and there's just a flash and a bang as a shot goes off at point blank range.
So he does 2 damage and
Yep.
can roll again for another attack.
I wish I had more to put into
I
this.
know.
But I will.
It was a good spend.
Is that what?
Yep, D12. Yep. Come on. Yes.
That is, I was
He
going to
gets
say
a free benefit,
TN9
right?
because of
He's
all
got
of
it
the.
mastered.
Yep.
What'd
He
you
has
say?
it mastered. Yep.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you should
that's
roll
right. Free
2d12.
benefit. So you always get
Yeah.
to roll 2d12.
Oh, can I roll another with it?
Yeah,
too?
go.
Yep,
Let's
yep.
try for
Okay,
it.
so here's the other one.
Because if you get another 11, you'll go again. Ah,
Well, still, it was good.
thank you, Skrat.
All right.
I tried.
You
And
shot
it's 2
goes
damage,
off.
so 4 damage total.
Yep, the blade swipes. His body is separated from his legs.
Hey,
And-
Maximus, yes.
and as he does so, his body lunges forward. Claws are going to start coming down. His legs walk out. They begin to kick at you, and he's firing his bullets wild. I need all of you to roll defensive, as this is his like killing blow, and it's
gnarly as nuts.
This is going to be a TN9 for every single one of you. I want you. We're going to go around the room and talk about what you're doing to avoid this.
Okay.
Tam.
Okay,
You are right
let
there.
me explain what I am doing in no uncertain terms. I am shoving that pistol farther up and deeper in as I cock it back.
He's got no skill dice left.
Yep.
Come on.
This is perfect. This is perfect. Yes. The claw goes right through Tam's chest.
No!
Sick.
As it's now holding on to Tam, and its organs come out and they start infusing with Tam.
I got you right where I want you.
Yeah, that's right. So Tam, you're not dead, but you just took 2 points of damage, so you're at 1 HP, and this creature seems to its organs that are hanging out the bottom half of it are literally piercing into your body. Rusty McDougal, what do you do?
He's focused. There's just one die on this. He is trying to get that mod working again, winding up the gear. That's it.
Is that all you have left?
No, he's just not focused on defending himself.
Okay, I mean TN9 does it.
But
so,
he did it.
yeah, no, it's like sheer luck with that roll, right?
Yes.
And the bullets are just scattering all around you. Grit, more bullets are coming.
I'm going to use my metal arm and kind of try to defend them off with my metal arm.
I love it.
Nice.
Now, I will say, Rusty McDougal, you can inform the others with your success that these bullets seem to have some kind of dark energy about them. Plus, he's shot way more than he has in his chamber. So
I'm using a skill die on this. So.
Perfect.
I don't know, guys. His nuts got a bigger load than I expected, and they're pretty dark energy over there. You laid it up. I took the shot.
All right.
So did he.
They ricochet off of Grit's arm, and just in time, it's like as Rusty powers it, he just like, ching, and bullet fires off. Medicine Drum, one's coming right at you, and Hazel, what do you do?
Guys, now's the time, chat. Rumble, we got 25 people watching. Somebody help.
Medicine Drum is going to look at Hazel, and he's going to look at Loose Tooth. And he's going to completely protect, he's going to try and to defend them and not himself. Not worry about himself, I should say.
Okay.
Jake thought he's playing a lighthearted game with sentient squirrels.
All right, so I get to spend 1 because I got 1 back because somebody rolled a good deal. So then I'm back down to 0. Means I get to roll 3d12 and try to get above a 9.
Come on, Medicine. Yes, yes.
Good.
Medicine, your drum takes a hole in it, but you don't take damage, and nor does Hazel.
Okay. Well, what about I was defending Loose Tooth too?
Well, Loose Tooth's TN is going to go down to 7.
Okay.
Nice. That's
Loose
great.
Tooth? Because
All right,
you absorb some of your shots with your drum.
Are there still legs coming towards us? Is that how this is working, or we're just getting shot at?
No, there's legs coming at you, bro.
Okay.
I believe all of the above, actually.
Yeah, it's all of the above.
All
but,
of the below.
That was good.
We're really beating the pants off of these puns. I'm telling
Oh my gosh. I can't do it.
Anyway. So with the legs coming towards us, Loose Tooth here, he's gonna start fussing for Fred. He's gonna be like, Fred, do something, you good for nothing, half-baked walnut soup for brains, get over here, blah, 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 blah. So the Fred's gonna try and basically body block everything coming at Loose Tooth.
TN7.
Oh, that's right,
Even with
that's
a
right.
bad attitude, he still likes you.
Yeah, I'll use one skill die.
Nice.
Oh, meant to
Nice.
be.
Fred grabs a hold of these legs, and the bullets are actually picks up the legs, and the bullets smack it. The last two bullets hit the butt cheeks of the squirrel.
Tim watches the eyes go like, "What?"
Hey, Tam, I need you to roll a resist roll as the life force is transferring from the sheriff's body into you.
All right. Oh boy.
Are you going to become rotted, or are you going to be able to resist this? It is going to be a TN6, 50-50 shot. Oh,
It's
Not
a-
today.
It's not a 50-50 shot with the way that he's rolling tonight.
Doesn't matter. It's not a 50-50 shot. Anyways.
Better
It's
lucky than dead.
8.33%.
You're right. Tam, do me a favor and tell me how you refuse this creature to enter into you.
Well, there's only one. Yes.
Everybody drank innuendo. Okay.
I didn't even mean it.
Well,
That's the only reason it's funny.
That's
Jake.
it's very simple. I penetrate him back. So, so Tam's gonna like twist around and whip out the sword, spin it around so the blade is going back towards himself through this hole in his chest that the arm is reaching through, and is just gonna run it backwards through himself into the creature.
Nice.
Oh, that's so good.
Tam drops to the ground unconscious, bleeding, in a mess. But we no longer have a squirrel threat as the legs seem to go limp and the top half of the sheriff falls to the ground. And congratulations, you have survived the night. Before you jump to the RP, before you jump to the RP of what you're about to do, Grit, you spot riding off on the edge of their line of sight a very dark rider with a shadowy horse, and they seem to be holding some kind of shaman staff.
Armadillo.
As they
right?
ride, what?
Armadillo.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yes. They're riding a very shadowy armadillo that has flaming eyes and with a staff rise in the air, and they're riding away from town with a small horde following them. And you can tell right away that's a couple of the townsfolk who have been succumb to the rot. And real quick, what do you guys do to save Tam, or does he bleed out?
Go on.
Well,
Save the town. Leave me here with the
Medicine
smoke.
Medicine Drum would just walk up and take his trail mix, eat it.
Through the ichor dripping through his paws, he'll take the mix and such and shovel it in a little bit, and just loud crunch as he works it through.
And this is the magical herb mix that nobody really wants to eat, right?
Right. It functions like a Band-Aid, and he can eat it himself to transfer it to somebody else in battle, type of thing, through the chants.
Yep.
But he's going to make him eat it.
Yeah. Looking down at the sword protruding through him, just like, I've stomached worse.
Medicine Drum just looks at you and says, "That is funny."
Tam, as you swallow this not so good tasting stuff, your body's wounds begin to close up and literally is ejecting the sword from you. And that is the scene for which we are going to end the beginning of this rot on.
In the background, you hear Grit and Rusty arguing as Rusty's trying to fix the arm.
You leave it alone.
I just need to fix it. We had a really bad day, okay?
So
Let me have this.
does that mean that Rusty kind of walks around every now and then and looks at Grit and he says, "I need his arm."
Yeah. There's a little twitch.
I will have it.
Well, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
You survived the.
Oh no, fan fiction.
Villagers really want to know: Does Hazel actually care for Medicine Drum?
I know. I was gonna make a joke that Loose Tooth and Hazel are making out while Medicine's healing Jake.
Loose Tooth? No.
No. That was fan fiction.
Yeah, Hazel's gonna come up behind Medicine Drum as the healings happen, and just put her hand on the back of Medicine and. Well done. Looks like we have some hunting to do.
He will just solemnly nod, looking into her eye.
Awesome. Hey, that was
And
fun,
he'll
guys.
give a thumbs up to Loose Tooth behind her.
Yes.
That's too good. Too good.
Wow.
Well done, guys. That's a fun system. I know that I was a little nice to you guys.
Tim would argue with that, but
No, it's perfect.
Thank you,
It will be a
Skrat,
tale
for
to tell.
sharing this. Nice.
man.
yes, absolutely. Oh
Cool,
man,
cool,
we got
yeah.
some fans here. Yeah, Jay Ghostington, absolutely.
That's fun.
Ghost
So-
into this.
This is a great system. So I did spam it in there. Check out Skrat from Squirrel Plays on YouTube. It's in the link for his nuts video. I've got the link for his YouTube channel. I did post it in chat. I'll see if I can hit it here again. There it is. I'll put
I
that
even
in
do the
chat
pokey
again.
rap in that video. It's great.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You guys, if you haven't checked out Skrat from the Squirrel Plays, please do so. There it is again. That is for nuts if you want to try it out for yourself.
It's a work in progress.
A work in
Changes
progress.
are being made.
Yeah. Let us know. What else do you got going on,
Oh,
Skrat? What's
wait.
going on for you?
Wait, what?
Oh,
what's
sorry.
No, nuts stands for what again? I forgot.
Never underestimate the squirrel. That's what we decided the other day. It's narrative and unfettered tabletop system, but it's still up for debate.
That's awesome.
It's whatever you want it to be, right?
Yeah. There's a few different variations.
That's
And
fantastic.
there are three kind of types of playstyle that he has too. And we were playing the middle peanut. There's acorn,
Yeah.
peanut, and walnut. Walnut's
Acorn
a little
modes
crunchier.
very much just kind of. If you ever played Tricube Tales, it kind of leans on that, where it's pick a few pros and cons to your character. You don't even do anything with the skills. It's just that's mostly narrative. You use all the basic mechanics. Peanut mode's what we did,
Yep.
and Walnut mode uses all the skills we have available in Peanut mode, but has a leveling system to it. So each skill has level 1 through 6, and that determines how many skill dice you can actually add to. What's everybody giggling about?
She
The
said that.
chat. Yeah.
Kristen,
My wife's in
just-
the chat.
But
But yes.
Pistachio can't do something. Which nut can? Pecan.
Yeah, I'll say if you say it the other way.
You got to say it with the Rochester accent. Pecan.
Well, so it's pecans because pecans are for truck drivers. That's what I was always told.
Oh,
That's funny. That's good.
But anyway, the Walden mode's more for people who wanted a leveling progression system, but it still uses all the same mechanics.
nice.
Cool.
Some
Awesome.
skills are getting modified, making the masteries a little better. I've been really racking my brain for a healing skill. I know we fiddle-farted around with one tonight, but I'm trying to make an actual one. And I can't decide if it actually focuses on healing HP or focuses on restoring skill dice, because once upon a time I did have a skill that restored skill dice, and it was just too mandatory of a pick. Like, it's like, why would you not pick it? Oh, and actually, on that note, the take a breather roll we never got to do tonight.
I know.
Whenever a character got that, when somebody rolled a 12, they could do that roll right then and there. Like, that was their reward. But that was slowing things down too much.
Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I love using D12s. I don't think they get enough attention. So thank you so much for this. If you guys like D12s, there's another system out there. It's an urban fantasy setting. Grimwood Games, Ironbound. Dave is the owner of that. Go check it out. It's on a backer kit. Check out Skrat stuff. And, of course, make sure you always, like, subscribe to their channels.
Yes, all the links are in the description below, as well as Tom Carter's map. And Jake's got to go run another game, so we're going to let him go. We're not going to raid tonight, guys, because I don't see anybody really streaming on YouTube. That's okay. Everybody's going to bed. What's that?
Kingmaker?
Oh, for shouting out Kingmaker? Yeah. That's coming up. As I say, this has been another fantastical episode of AV Epics, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community or becoming a member on YouTube or Rumble. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content and showcase all these amazing systems, but you'll also gain access to our private Discord where you can chat with us, play West March Kingmaker game, and so much more. Also, we now have merch, so check out the merch store. I believe as of now, AVS10 will still get you 10% off in the merch store. Link in the description below. And don't forget to check the links for all of these amazing people here. Adam from Interplanar Crossroads, Dave from Grimwood Games, and most of all, Skrat from the Squirrel Plays and his system nuts. And thank you so much for joining this squirrely adventure. We will see you next time. Mara, bye.